thinking about getting an electric guitar again.
Sounds familiar. Lots of us have been there.
Yeah, and it got us thinking about those first guitars, those early days.
That first acoustic.
Right. We found this blog post. Someone reflecting on their Fair Lady acoustic from way back in the early 90s.
Oh, wow. Fair Lady. That's a blast from the past.
Seriously. And it really resonated,
Yeah.
that excitement of a first guitar, and then what happens to it, all those twists and turns.
Definitely. I mean, this person's Fair Lady was a gift almost 30 years ago. They called it their constant companion until they got that electric guitar.
Which is now long gone.
Yeah, it makes you think, doesn't it?
It really does. So for today's deep dive, we thought we'd explore this a bit. The journey from that first guitar to maybe circling back to electric and all the things we learn along the way.
Sounds good.
So Jumping Right in the blog mentions Fair Lady alongside another brand, Kapok.
Ah, yes. Back in the early 90s, those were like the go-to brands for beginner acoustics.
Right. But what's interesting is Fair Lady was considered a slight step up.
Probably a basic laminate top, but hey, a step up is a step up.
Totally. And you don't see new models from those brands anymore, do you?
Not really. It shows how much the market has changed.
For sure. Which brings us to another point from the blog, how much affordable guitars have improved. Like the author was saying, modern manufacturing has really upped the quality, especially coming from places like China and Indonesia.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
Apparently you can get a decent acoustic these days for under 200 ringgit.
Wow, that's less than $50.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think has been driving that? Like what's behind this huge improvement in quality for beginner instruments?
Well, I think it's a few things. Manufacturing processes are way more streamlined, materials are more consistent, and of course, labor costs are lower.
All leading to better guitars at lower prices.
Exactly. And this affordability kind of creates a cycle, doesn't it?
You mean like the author talked about?
Yeah, parents getting these affordable guitars for their kids, hoping they'll stick with it.
And then the kids lose interest and the guitar ends up in the attic.
Or in the secondhand market. It's a familiar story, right?
Oh, totally. I think a lot of us have been there one way or another.
But here's the thing. Even if that first guitar experience didn't stick, it's never too late to pick it up again.
So true. And it doesn't have to be about becoming a virtuoso or anything.
Just the pure joy of playing for yourself, exploring music at your own pace, that opportunity is always there.
Absolutely. And beyond the enjoyment, the blog post talked about something else really interesting, the health benefits.
Especially for older adults.
Right. Like it's not just a fun hobby.
It's actually engaging your brain in ways that can be really beneficial.
So how does that work? I mean, how does playing music help us cognitively?
Well, think about it. When you're playing an instrument, you're using so many different parts of your brain at once.
You're processing the sound, coordinating your movements, remembering patterns.
Right. And all that activity helps to maintain neural pathways and keep your brain flexible.
Fascinating.
It's different from some other hobbies, even though those can be great too.
So playing an instrument is like a full brain workout.
In a way, yeah. And it's not just mental either. There are physical benefits too, like fine motor coordination and even breathing control.
Wow. So much to think about. Maybe this deep dive gives you a new perspective on getting that electric guitar.
It's more than just the instrument itself.
It's about reconnecting with that joy of playing.
And exploring what music can bring to your life at this stage.
Exactly.
So I guess the question is, what new melody will you discover?
And how will that shape your journey?
It's something to think about.
Definitely. Until next time, thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
See you next time.